When you think of the Tudors, do you picture them covered in dirt, reeking of filth, and never washing? Well, that's a myth. Contrary to popular belief, medieval and Tudor people actually cared about hygiene and had their own ways of keeping clean, even without daily showers and modern soaps. So how did they do it? Let's bust the myth of the filthy Tudor. One of the most important aspects of Tudor hygiene was clean clothes, particularly the linen undergarments. Since heavier fabrics like wool were harder to clean, Tudors wore linen smocks or shirts as their base layer because linen was lightweight, absorbent and easy to wash. And people didn't just wear the same thing for weeks on end. Many Tudors aimed to have at least 2 linen shirts or smocks so they could wear one and wash one, changing daily if possible. Instead of washing with water, which some believed could open the pores and let in disease, most people rubbed their skin with linen cloths to exfoliate and clean away dirt and sweat. In 1534, Sir Thomas Eliot, in his book The Castle of Health, recommended rubbing the body with linen until the flesh swells and is somewhat ruddy. This sounds a lot like modern dry brushing, which today is praised for exfoliation, circulation and lymphatic drainage. So maybe the Tudors were onto something. Historian Ruth Goodman even tested this method herself, wearing Tudor-style linen smocks and rubbing her body with linen daily. She went for over 3 months without showering or washing, and yet she says, "I remained remarkably smell-free, even my feet. My skin also stayed in good condition, better than usual, in fact." And when she wore heavier woolen clothes while working on the Tudor Monastery Farm programme, she still found that changing her linen undergarments regularly was enough. Meanwhile, a colleague tried the opposite, wearing the same linen without washing it, but continuing to shower daily. The result? He smelled awful. But some people did bathe. The wealthy might enjoy full baths, but they were a hassle. Imagine fetching water, heating it and then cleaning up. Instead, most people did a strip wash, washing their face, hands and other essential areas with cold water each morning. A 1547 book recommended washing your hands, wrists, face, eyes and teeth with cold water each morning. And if you've ever seen a Tudor-style feast on TV or reenacted, you might notice finger bowls used for washing hands between courses. Wealthy people even had scented water with herbs like rosemary, lavender and thyme to keep their hands fresh. And yes, they cleaned their teeth too. Toothpicks could remove any debris between the teeth, while linen cloths or even chewed twigs could be rubbed over the teeth to clean and polish them. Rich people used salt, powdered alabaster and ground cuttlefish bones to scrub their teeth. Poorer Tudors might use soot or crushed animal bones. They also rinsed their mouths with herbal mouthwashes and chewed herbs like mint and rosemary for fresh breath. One recipe recommended boiling honey, vinegar and white wine together to create a tooth cleaning mixture. But some methods were less appealing, like grinding up cooked mouse heads into a tooth powder. As for soap, Tudor nobles had access to scented soaps and Castile soap, which was made from olive oil rather than animal fat. There were even luxury soap balls scented with musk, rose, nutmeg and cloves. So, while they didn't have showers or deodorant, Tudors took hygiene seriously and found creative ways to stay clean. So what do you think? Were the Tudors cleaner than we give them credit for? Let me know in the comments. And if you love busting historical myths, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit that notification bell for more. See you soon. Bye bye.